Right now at 9 o'clock, police are out there looking for the person who broke into an elderly woman's home, kidnapped her, and then threw her into the trunk of a car. Show you a map of where all of this happened in Scottsdale today. Take a look at this is where her home is. This is where that woman was kidnapped over here at 68th Street in Camelback. She was found hours later over here at Scottsdale Fashion Square. She was inside of her car, the trunk of her car, for hours inside of that parking lot.
Well, the front door at her complex was surrounded by crime tape today. Take a look here. Our Penguin Air and Plumbing news chopper over the scene here, just showing us how close to her home she was dumped. We got this perspective from the air today. The condo where she lives, as Brandon showed you, right across the street from that Dillard's parking lot where she was able to escape. Lauren Reimer joins us there live. And Lauren, you were able to speak to this woman's neighbors.
Yes, I did. Today, the neighbors tell me that this woman has lived in this condo complex for many years. Now, I want to give you another perspective. We're standing just off of 68th Street. It's just right across the street over here in this parking lot where her car was found. It sat there for most of the day unnoticed with her inside the trunk, and it took more than 7 hours for her to escape.
But she's very active, and she's always going to and fro and saying hello, and she's just the sweetest little woman ever.
At 94 years old, a Scottsdale woman is the survivor of a terrifying ordeal. Around 6 Tuesday morning, police say a white man in his 30s broke into her home, tied her up, and put her in the trunk of her own car. He then drove off with her, eventually abandoning the car in a mall parking lot.
At around 1:30 this afternoon, the victim was able to free herself, and in that process of freeing herself, a passerby noticed her and her condition, came and sat with her and called 911.
Her neighbors say they're in complete shock this would happen to her. Laura Davidson moved in right next door only 1 month ago.
She was the first one to welcome me when I moved here if I ever needed anything, and she came over and said hello and shook my hand, and she was just the sweetest woman.
She's in the hospital tonight, her injuries still being evaluated.
I'm worried right now because she's all alone. Her daughters are wonderful, but one lives in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I think one's in Connecticut.
Meanwhile, police are still looking for the man who did this to her.
The suspect that we're dealing with is a very dangerous person, and we definitely want to get this person in custody as soon as possible.
So police say they still don't know exactly why this woman was targeted. They're also still investigating on what, if anything, the suspect may have taken from her home. They say if you know anything, give police a call. I'm Lauren Reimer for Arizona's Family.